Yo, I keep making this video and it keeps being really bad. So, I know now. Wow, Waluigi. I now know what to share, what not to share. Girl so curvy, she looked like fucking Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. Hi, my name's May and I have Tourette syndrome. It's a brain disorder in which I make sounds and movements I can't control called tics. Tics. There's no K, it's not the bug. Woo! I don't know what I'm doing. I look like I'm swimming, but I can't swim because of my tics. So today I want to talk about at what point do you tell people you have Tourette syndrome? So Tourette syndrome, it's this really fun thing. It's a brain disorder, and it means that sometimes you're off balance. It means that sometimes you can't walk right. It means that sometimes your eyes do things. Sometimes your hands do things. Your face does things. Your shoulders do things. Sometimes your throat does things. Does a lot of things. Because there's sounds, shouts, and movements we cannot control. Tics. So as I mentioned, now you kind of get what tics are more, or you already know what tics were and you're waiting for me to get to the point of the video. Here comes the point of the video. At what point do you announce you have Tourette syndrome? Example number 1. Okay, cool. So I was at the grocery store. This was last Wednesday, so this was exactly a week ago. And I am checking out. Well, the cashier is checking out, and she's a pretty girl. She's cute. I don't know. I like her. She's given me no reason to dislike her. There's a fake service dog. I was mad. I was like, I'm a fake service dog. Said something about that. I don't know. I was kind of ticking, like, woo, 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 woo. Just kind of, woo, 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 woo. Making sounds. And she's like, your total will be $40.90. And I'm like, great. And I'm like, I look at my wallet, and I'm like, well, I hope she likes doing math, because I got a lot of change. And I'm going through, and, I finally dump on my change, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that should be enough. And I was like, out of 50 or whatever it was. I don't know how much it was. I don't have $50. Let's be real. So I get my groceries, and I'm taking the paper bag, and I look at this cashier, this little girl. She's probably my age. She's like mid-20s. I look at her and go, you are beautiful. And then she's like, and I was like, I have Tourette syndrome. I'm sorry I shouted. Not sorry I have Tourette's. I'm sorry I shouted. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. You made my shift. Or like, it was lovely talking to you, or some nice thing. And I just go, hi, kill me. And just walked out. I got out there, and everyone's like, you okay? You look really embarrassed. Your like face is bright red. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, really great. Almost met my future wife. Not. So when is another time you should mention, I have Tourette's? So here's a good example. Did you have to turn on right now air conditioning? Woo! Because I have Tourette's. I don't know why I'm yelling at my air conditioning. It's actually a heater. Hey, your tics aren't that bad. 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 Surprise! Ooh, I don't want to have a tic attack on camera. So here's a great, tick loud, tick proud. Thank you, Ari. Let's say, beep, 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 beep. I'm making an appointment for the doctors. I'm not actually. Hi, this is May. Pronouns them and they. Ah! Oh, just clearing my throat there. Yeah, I had a question. Could I make a reservation for my upcoming EEG on, January 13th? Ah! Sorry, it was my dog. Let me get him to be quiet. Quiet. Shrimp fondue on your homegirl looking ass. Yes? Oh, you were still talking. Here's a good time to explain. You can keep making excuses. Oh, the dog. Oh, the yawn. Oh, the car. Oh, the mute. Everything. Here's a good point where you say, I am terribly sorry for the confusion there. I do have Tourette syndrome, and so it's difficult for me to understand phone conversations when I'm ticking. Would you mind repeating what you just said? That is the mature way to handle it. This is how I handle it. Hi, my name is May. My pronouns are them and they. Ah! I didn't know I was going to scream. That whole fake conversation scripted, but it's not going to get any better than that. Okay, last example. When is a good time to explain that you have Tourette syndrome? Kids are a great time to explain you have Tourette syndrome. So I'm walking past, same grocery store. I was really having a night. I'm walking past in the grocery store. I'm getting annoyed there's a fake service dog. I'm chilling with my friend. Then they're all like, hey, I got to go get rice. And I'm like, all right, have fun. Bye. Like, I'll be fine. I got my knee pads on. And I was walking by and there was a baby. And I go, oh my goodness, so little. Ah! And I was like, And the baby like woke up, looked at me, and then went back to sleep. And I was like, okay, fair. I'd do the same thing. I'd give myself that look. And the woman was just like looking at me like, did you just wake up my child? And I said, pardon. I have Tourette syndrome. I was not expecting that last tick to come out. What I wanted to say was, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Terribly sorry for waking up your child. If you hear any sounds, that's just me. Merry Christmas. And then I fucked off. I was like, well, this was embarrassing. Actually, no, this was 2 trips ago. It doesn't matter. Basically, I just, when you're like with kids, this isn't like a baby. This is like a 3-year-old child. You don't want to just, wake up this 3-year-old and have them think, oh, strangers sometimes scream at me. Because if that's true, that's a little bit sad. And one more example. Okay. So I am in rehab. We all know that, right? And there's a new girl. And I was making apple cider out of like a Keurig. And I turn around with it. I go in hand. I go, tastes like horse piss. And I take a sip and walk away. And everyone's like, not wanting to, be like, hey, they have Tourette syndrome. They were like letting me do it. And I was like, by the way, nice to meet you. I have Tourette syndrome. My pronouns are them and they. This is actually delicious apple cider. So you can tell people have your Tourette's, but you gotta not apologize for your Tourette's all the time. That's what I do. So since I'm sorry I have Tourette's, it's sorry I shouted. I do have Tourette syndrome. Let me inform you about it and tell you what I need. So can't wait to tell you more about the medical tests that are upcoming. That's exciting. We might get to see some cool videos of me doing weird things. Love you, bye!